Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. To all the people who are out there saying I don't like Zohran Mamdani or whatnot, hey, I admit when I'm wrong. I've been talking mess about the shiesty hats. I love them. Mask, I love them. Hair looks crazy, but we on that Albert Einstein stuff. Anyway, long story short. So, people said, oh, you sound like you hating on Zohran. I don't know why whenever you give critique on somebody, they always say you hating. No, what I'm saying with Zohran Mamdani, if you look at Zohran Mamdani, he's just like Obama. You're about to get Obama twice. You're making too many promises you cannot keep. Let's list some of the promises. They're going to have free buses, which would be great. In New York City, that's one thing I love about New York City, is you don't need a car. I wish I did not. I lived in a city where I do not need a car ever. I hate cars. I hate the car note. I hate the insurance. I hate the breaking down. I like being outside. I like catching the bus. I like knowing the same conductor, bus driver, shuttle driver, and having a conversation with them every day. Hey, good morning. How's it going? Oh, what time you got to work? I like that. Like, it's life. You know what I'm saying? I don't like just jumping in my car and speaking to, you know what I'm saying? I could do it, but anyway, he's talking about free buses. 2, he's talking about government stores. You're gonna have a lot of problem with all them bodegas. See, all the bodegas out there. You're gonna get mad. You're gonna get the Walmart's mad. I guess if you could pull it off, I don't know. You might be a food bank. It's not gonna be what you think. 3rd, what was it? Stopping the increase of rent. I think that ship has already sailed. New York is gentrified. How many people I meet from Brooklyn that tell me, bro, it is too expensive to live in New York. It's crazy. It's too expensive. The process has already happened. And what's so funny is the main ones gentrifying New York isn't the Republican kids. It's mainly these democratic socialists like a Zohran Mamdani who talk all the working class arguments because Democrats and Republicans are just, the same two wings on the same bird of white supremacy. Like, it's just fighting for power. That's all it is. And the ones who are gentrifying, I said like Brooklyn and parts of Bushwick, I heard, and Brownsville don't even look nothing like the same, is because these white rich kids, Democrats, come in and say, oh, we're here for community growth and oneness, and all of a sudden the price and rent goes up, people get put out, certain people, taxes raised on their properties, but whatever, we're not going to get into that. One thing I'm going to say is about these democratic socialists and these Democrats and whatnot, ideologically, it's sound, but in practice, it doesn't work much, because no white person wants to give away their privilege. For what? To be normal? So, with Zohran Mamdani, what I'm saying is, for him to run for governor when they like to make it seem we're just a scrappy grassroots. No, you need millions upon millions. That's George Soros and those guys. And for the fact that you'll probably have a lot of money coming from other certain nefarious places if you looked under the hood. But some people would probably turn a blind eye to that. Then, too, this is another huge point. Watch how a lot of these so-called Democrat socialists or Democrats who are fighting for Gaza, watch come Thanksgiving, watch how they all feast on the genocide, the mass genocide of the indigenous people of these so-called America of snakes. America snakes. But watch how they all these people with Gaza. What's happening? Oh my God, they're breaking treaties. America's breaking treaties with the indigenous people of America right now. Right? But it's not sexy. It doesn't have a baby being thrown out of a 20-foot story building. It's not. So, Zohran Mamdani doesn't care. I'm being honest. He doesn't really care about you New Yorkers. He's just happy to be mayor. He's the talk of the town in his little Bangladesh area, part of India. I don't know where he's from. He keeps saying I'm African, brother. You're Indian. You're not African. Don't get that twisted. You're Indian. Yeah, it's a lot of racial baiting. I say it's a lot of uninformed voters, and I don't know. He's never held office before. I'm just gonna come in with new ideas. Like this is a Batman movie, and he's a new mayor of Gotham, and he only get the Joker. You ain't met the Joker yet, brother. You ain't met the Joker yet. When you meet the Joker, then I want to see what you gonna do. Cause when that Black Rock get you gonna play with our money? Oh, you wanna what? Those people are powerful. They can get you hit just like Charlie Kirk on national TV. You know what I mean? So, what I'm trying to say is, my hair always looking crazy. I'd say I'm going to cut it all the time. I don't know why I don't. Like I said, I'm in my Albert Einstein phase. I like the crazy. I like the crazy look. It's just like, whatever. Who cares? But that's my critique of Zohran Mamdani. He's just another Obama. And then he's going to be doing favors for the powerful and elite here and there. And that's what's going to happen. It's too much for one person. And then, too, they said, well, then we need to help him fight. How are you going to help him fight? You got to work. You live in New York. You got to work 10 hours a day. You're going to help him fight. The people that he's speaking to are going to have the time to come out after working 2 jobs, catching a train, a bus, to come out and do a rally or do a strike. Come on, man. But we'll see. And plus, once again, this is the last point. Aren't the Democrats the same one that were taking illegal Mexicans and bringing them all the way to New York? Like, how do you go from Mexico? You cross the border, illegal. You don't have a car. You don't got a nickel to your name. But the U.S. government puts you on a plane and flies you all the way to New York. You pass Idaho, North Dakota, South Dakota. You pass Wyoming. You pass all these articles, all these white spaces, but you take them to the blackest city in America, and Chicago. If you notice, they were dropping all of these illegal immigrants in black neighborhoods. Then the goofy drill rappers in Chicago running around, yeah, we got the Venezuela mob with us, yeah, ha, ha, ha. And I'm looking at these dudes like, bro, you know they're there to take over your areas. Soon it's going to be a poppy store. Soon it's going to be a couple of automotive shops. Soon it's going to be push. The Mexicans, I'm not saying nothing bad about them, but they're not here to help you at all. I don't understand I've never seen Mexicans as a group try to come together and help any black people. That's evident. They'll get on TV and talk like it, but in real life, they're racist as hell. White Latinos are racist, just like the white ones here. So, and then when you look at who is behind all the illegal immigration, see, I come from a family of immigrants, but we came here the right way, the legal way. Now, I understand certain things can happen, and there does need to be processes for undocumented aliens. I do believe there is, but you have a lot of people who are trying to get here the right way who don't. And then as far as black African immigrants in the diaspora outside of America, we only make 3% of immigration. So for some reason, when Donald Trump's talking about the Haitians are eating dogs, I said, oh man, we're only 3%. You know what I'm saying? Why is that? Because the powers that be, the secret societies, the Illuminati, the gay mafia, whatever they call it these days, they do not want African people meeting up. The whole world knows the number one most superior form of economic structure is Pan-Africanism. I know that. There was even a coroner report where it said that America's number one threat to America is black people across the globe uniting and coming together, because we all know Africa's the richest continent in the world. It has everything. We don't need anybody. Everybody needs us. Anyway, long story short, Democrats, once again, bamboozled the black vote in New York. We're going to change things here. Eric Adams, fresh out the feds on a pardon. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Fresh out the feds on a pardon, trying to run for, like, dude. And how did y'all arrest a voting a cop the first time? I don't get it. But yeah, Zohran Mamdani, the chances of him doing something slim to none. He will make a bunch of gestures here or there. You might get a little government store here or there. 1 or 2 lines that run for free. But for the most part, New York is too much of a beast. It's too gone. Too much of a capitalistic beast. It's like, to change that, you would have to call out mathematicians, psychologists, intellectuals, all type of experts to, what? You're gonna go against BlackRock? All right, Zohran, you don't look like you've ever been in a real fight in your life. I don't really look like you've ever been in a real one. But, hey, that's my explanation as to why I say Zohran Mamdani needs to be critiqued. Because what y'all going to do is just like Obama. You let him hype you up. Then he's going to get in a year, 2, 3. Then at the end of his term, everyone's going to be like, hey, so what are you going to do? Hey, you got to critique him at the door. Hey, you need to do this. He's not our friend, guys. You know what I'm saying? Well, y'all friend. He's not your friend. You voted him in. You didn't get off there from his good looks. You got there because y'all voted him in. So hold him responsible and accountable. Because that's how Obama got away with droning million innocent people in Syria, destabilizing the whole of Libya, which right now is turned into a slave state. You know what I'm saying? Deported more illegal immigrants. Well, not more than Trump. Trump is beating a record by a mile, but than any other president before then. So when you really look at the policies, at the end of the day, he's talking nice to a lot of politically dumb people, but when you see the effects, you say to yourself, oh, wait, we got hoodwinked. Obama didn't do nothing for black people. Not a damn thing. That man was, and then the worst part about it is black people told him, just gotta be black, that's all I care. You just care that he's black. Wow. You really just said that to the world? Everybody just looking at us like, oh, he just gotta be black, that's it? He don't gotta do nothing for y'all? But anyway, I still got a lot of stuff to do. Zohran Mamdani, I got my eyes on you. I ain't no fool, boy. I know you Indians. You guys are real nice talkers. Be friend. As soon as you hit that corner, you saying the N-word just like the rest of them. But anyway, chase knowledge. Don't chase money. Peace, love, and positivity. Hopefully I ain't late for my other appointment. But